Why does it always take so long to come up on a live? Here we go. Takes so long to come up on a live. Here we go. Turn the volume down. I'm going to surprise everyone with a Saturday stream here. I doubt anyone's going to come on. Oh, here's Emily. Emily. Do. Now, as some of you, whoever's in here, oh, Shady, Ben, Gaines, evening, or afternoon, I should all say, an impromptu live stream because the weather sucks. I'm working on cars, so why not? And just really want to give a big shout out to Adrian at Badtouch Breakers. As anyone that was in my Thursday stream when I was sorting out Callum's car, noticed that the front hinge pin, front upper rear hinge pin holder are actually broken and I didn't know it. So contacted Adrian at Badtouch and he express shipped this to me. So big thank you, and we'll try and fit it now. Don't know how much work is involved. I'm hoping I can just drop some screws down, take it out, put the new one in. Hey presto, Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your arm. Russell's RC, afternoon. Dan, how are you all today? Enjoying this horrible weather, no doubt. When we get to the weekend, it's bash time and the weather sucks. Which kind of really sucks. And I've got the other parts for Jack's car to finish off Jack's car as well. And that's in the garage. I've got to do some drilling, which I won't be doing in here. I won't be doing on live because that drilling M2C chassis can cause me to rage. And I know you'd all love to see me rage, but I'm not going to give you the satisfaction or the pleasure. Sorry guys. And plus it's in the garage and I'm sure you don't want to hear me drilling away. So as I said, I'm hoping that this plate comes off and slides out fairly easily. I don't know whether it does or not. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, you do know this, the weather's really bad, and I was hoping to get out tomorrow, but it's not looking promising at all for tomorrow. I was hoping to get out and come on, give the just see how fast the Techno actually goes on. Oh, he's bent this as well. He's proper done this one. I won't have to go in bent. I haven't got a replacement. Hoping to get out and just see how fast the Techno is on the 4S and 6S setup as we've got it at the moment. Yeah, it's a little bit bent. A little bit bent. I think it may have been when he did the proper big nose landing. If I was a betting man. Get these spaces out before we lose them. And they've got front and rear ones. If they remember on these upper ones. They've got rear, if they have got front ones. Oh, they have got front ones. Oh, sucky. Is it one front one or two front ones? This. There it is. Must be one on each side. That's all that's come off of that. And a thick one at the rear. So yeah, that's where he's broke it. I'm hoping you just undo that and that. Looking at this part here, and don't know whether you have one going through the middle as well. Whether we've got to take that whole top plate off, which would suck if you do, but you might need to. You probably do need to. Which will be a bit sucky. I hate taking top plates off, but tipping it down there, yeah. Hi Seb. I'm pretty sure you send out the notifications, Emily. Yeah, I think it goes through Emily's proxy server or something or other. I don't know how she does it so quick. Either that or she's sitting on her phone all the time. Magnets in here, normally have magnets in here. We go and get a magnet, guys. Saying that, I can't find the magnets anywhere. Well, there's so many bits and pieces just laying around. You want some of these? Oh, it's back to front. Everything's back to front. So it's mirror view. Wow. Because that must be. Oh, maybe it's putting the right way around. Is that right? Oh, it is. Yeah, I think I was gone Russian. I thought we'd gone back to front. Hello, Abel. The Fun House Project afternoon. God's food, I know. Last pack, I went to Asda today. You posted these, Russell. And I thought, oh, I better go and get some. Last packet. Right. Ah, there's my magnets. Oh, they are good. Oh, they are so good. The best nuts in the world combined with. Does that come off? No, it doesn't. It means I do have to take the top plate off, which really sucks. Yeah, last packet in there. So hopefully they're going to get some more in. Hopefully they're not discontinuing them. Brought them into the camera. You don't know what you're missing out on, Seb, if you say they're nasty. You buy them by the box when they have them in stock. Yeah. I almost bought I went to Aldi as well. I just went out to get some drill bits to drill the M2C chassis because I know that's a nasty job as well. And right next door to it is Asda, and right next door to that is Aldi. So I thought I'd better pop into yeah, better take those off. I better pop into Aldi to get myself some GT85, and I better pop into Asda to get myself some cashews. Hi Addicted to RC, how are you? Happy Saturday as well. Weather sucks here. I mean, it really sucks. We've got a weekend of rain. I'm hoping to get out tomorrow, but just to see how fast the Techno goes on the gearing we've got on it. With, in 6 and 4S format. Not speed run it, but just see how fast it is on its current setup. Let's undo that bit as well then, shall we? Take the whole top plate off. Oh, that's a 3mm bit. Right. It was when I went there, Seb, yes. $3.99. Off. Yeah, you do need to take it off because clearly another screw underneath there. So unlike to be a long stream, this one. So that bit off. Makes a change me not long streaming. But I was bored and I wanted some company. So I thought, what better way to get company than come on YouTube, speak to our fans. if you want to be called fans. Right. Of course, question is, who of you lot have fitted one of these? Interesting. It sits there like that, presumably. Bump, bump. Oh, where's the other bit gone? And we know that bit broke off of there. So we know that goes that way round. That clearly goes that way round. Interesting, they've shaved a bit more off there. Oh, it is shaved off that bit as well. I'm guessing you use stock screws. Then how do these bits fit? That's the bit I don't get. How do those bits fit on? I don't get that unless it goes that unless that's specific for an M2C tower, which it could be. Oh, I remember where bits went now. Which bits went where? Oh. So that goes under there. Do a bit of thread locking. I'm all good, thank you, Adrian. I'm putting on the M2C upper hinge pin block. So it's the front, rear, upper. That part there. Because Callum broke it. And it probably happened when he did the nosedive at paddles worth, if I'm being brutally honest, because he bent the Ackerman plate there as well, and I'm guessing that is likely highly likely where it did get bent and or damaged and we just didn't know it all. Hi Neil, what part of it in? Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Yes, good and well, thank you Adrian. Fat Turbo 76 afternoon. Ben Setos afternoon. Anton need to get my glasses sorted out. Dorza afternoon. Thank you all coming by. Rage, no rage today. There might be this afternoon when I'm drilling an M2C chassis to fit the chassis stiffeners to Jack's Krahave EXB, because we are flexing the chassis a bit too much. But apart from that, there won't be any rage today. I'm sorry to say. I'd still like to know, because it comes with 2 screws and these bits. I'm just curious how these bits fit. Any plans tomorrow? Well, I'm hoping to get out, but the weather does not look great. So, might not be getting out, unfortunately, which will really suck. So I really want to get out. I'm stuck in all weekend, all week rather, working from home, and it would just be nice to get out for a change. I do look forward to the weekend. But if it's going to chuck it down, don't know, I might just end up going over to see the boys, see how Callum's doing. Innovative RC, hello, your vids are great. Well, thank you. Very kind of you to say that. We do our best. Yeah, the last 2 weeks it's been going up very quick in relative terms to how it's gone up before. So I'm not going to complain about that though. I think it's great news. It'd be nice when we hit 5,000. I want to get to 10,000 so we can start doing some merch as well. Yeah, I think so. The Funhouse project. I think it was probably broken already or on its way out. It might have, because where it's gone, it's right on that screw bit, so it might have been hanging off like that and we just hadn't noticed it. And then when he had another crash, bang, it went. And I hadn't, it might have been like it when we were at Paddlesworth, and might have been the reason he couldn't, he didn't like driving it. That may well have been the reason, nothing to do with the diff fluids I did. Maybe I should have fixed this before I changed the diff oils for him, but I haven't and I didn't, so whoops, never mind. Oh, it's a 3mm one. Yeah, I was looking for some cobalt drill bits at B&Q, but they didn't have any. So I've got the tin ones, the best that they had. I was looking for the DeWalt ones though. Oh, some cobalt tip ones. best nuts in the world, covered by the best savoury in the world. Covered with Italian grease. No, I'm going to be in the garage shed, and it's not a stock fit or anything. So it's a lot of trial and error and concentration needed, because I'm fitting a 8S chassis stiffener into the front of the Grave, because the front's flexing a bit too much and we bent the drive shaft. So that's one of the mods you can do, and I don't want to do that on live because I need to concentrate. So if I don't concentrate, it'll all go wrong, and then I will rage. Which I know you'll want to see me rage, but it ain't happening. Right. Now, those two go in there. What's that one from then? That might be from Jack's. Mixing up screws is not a good idea. So I've got some of the screws from Jack's car on here. There's the screws from here on there. Probably not the wisest thing in the world to do, but I even bent these slightly. This car has taken a bit of abuse though. Oh, the good news is I also got a new Limitless Chassis turn up this week. So I can now rebuild the Limitless. I did want to go for the Scorched RC one, but 200 quid, it was just too much. So I just got a replacement stock one from Adrian at Badtouch Breakers, 58 quid, bargain. That's exactly where yours was shot too. They're so hard to spot, as you don't really get many issues until they completely fail. Yeah, very true. It's the first one that I've known we've had go. Who's Neil? So does anyone know where these bits go? I'm guessing that goes through there like that, but we have because we've got the Scorched RC chassis on there, we have to use these thicker washers, because the Scorched RC titanium shock towers are thinner. But I don't think I'll get to use these, do I? On this. I'm guessing that they would normally sit or do they sit like that and come down to there? They sit like that and come down to the mount on the that goes through the shock tower to there. They're banging snacks. I mean, it could be the techno the last couple of weeks. Not many good vids online, so good footage is a game changer for the techno. Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's, you know, it's done well. It's done a lot. I didn't expect the techno video to do well, to be brutally honest with you. I've seen a few other, you know, as you say, there's not many techno videos out there, and most of them are the build videos, and even some of the bigger channels. I say bigger channels with lots more subscribers than us. Their videos on it didn't do very well, so I wasn't expecting it to do well. But I don't do videos just because I think they're going to do well. Sometimes we do, you know. Sometimes we do a video and go, we're going to do this video because we believe it should do well. But at the same time, everything we do is honest and clear. You know, we don't fake anything. So, you know, we knew that the Outcast versus X-Max video would do well, but we showed it in its true form. You know, we didn't edit anything out that shouldn't have been edited out, etc., etc. And the same with the, you know, the satellite or the drone footage of the Creighton jumping. We knew that would do well because we used Kevin's name, but we did check with Kevin first before we used his name. But we knew that one would do well as well. But some videos, you don't know they're going to do well, and we don't do them to have them do well. The one that did surprise me a little bit was the drone videos. Got shocking views on that, only like 360, and that one just flopped. I did have another one to do on it, but I wasn't going to spend the time editing it of just us flying around, and we just use the drone to take the footage of the cars that we have. Balls out RC afternoon, how are you? Can't find any of the Mad Max adapters in stock anywhere, really on the verge of buying K8 wheels. The only problem with K8 wheels, Seb, Martin tried them the other week and they don't clear the, they rub on the turnbuckles, whatever you want to call it, the push-pull rods for the steering. Matthew Sim, afternoon or morning, is it morning or evening to you? Ironclad RC, afternoon. Hi, H Riviera. Hi from Massachusetts. Hope all good with you guys. Very good here. How's it been? Well, apart from the weather sucks. It's got rain all weekend. So that's really going to suck. Upgrade the fans for the 4S lineup. Which fans are you going with? Eric D. Johnson, afternoon. Your drone viz never did. No, it's an unbox. I thought it would do okay. I didn't expect it to do amazing, but 300 views, it's just absolutely flopped. So I think it did worse when I did the unboxing of the DJI Mavic Mini, and we had way less subs back then as well. So look, it is what it is. You know, I did have another one of Jack flying it for the first time, but I won't bother putting. I might put that up just so people can see what it's like. Not a lot of editing to it. Logan's RC, afternoon. I'm all good, thank you. Yourself? Yeah, which fans are you using, H Riviera, for the ESC and the motor, just out of curiosity? Ian, Mr. Clare's RC, afternoon. Yeah, it's only a quick one for me as well, just fit in this little bad boy. I don't know whether to fit these bits or not, because we've got Scorched RC. I don't know whether this is going to benefit us or not, because we have to use these thicker things. I might put that through. See how it ties up. Or do these then sit over the top like that to stop them backing out? Ah, I gotcha. Okay, I think I've worked it out. So these sit over the top. They don't go underneath, they sit over the top to stop this screw backing out. They cup in there very, very nicely. That's what they're for. So, can we still use them with Scorched RC towers? That I don't know, but let's find out how well this goes in, and if it goes back too far and fails, then we know we can't. No. I think that's hitting the back end now, isn't it? Yeah, that's in as far as it goes, so. So we do need to still use this. Does that mean it then sits out too far? Ooh. That kind of sucks because that don't go in far enough now. I need an even thicker washer by the looks of it. Yeah, that really sucks. I don't put that the right way round, yes, because that falls in there. That would have gone in maybe a little bit deeper there. There's some rattling around. Stock want to upgrade because Typhon fan digestate, and I want to upgrade all my cars. I would suggest you don't put stock back in. Go for some Surpass Hobby fans. Being brutally honest, I think they're 30mm ones. You can get them from Banggood or AliExpress, and they won't break. You'll constantly be replacing, and they're a lot more powerful. So look for the Surpass Hobby fans. And you're creating success. Yeah, I mean, there's a link, normally a link in my videos for the 35mm Surpass Hobby fans that will fit in a stock stock BLX 185 or the Spectrum 6S ESCs. We're live, yes, Callum. Okay, thanks for coming by, Ian. Hopefully see you live tonight. Hopefully you're on later. Can watch you while I'm eating my burritos. Do you prefer the 6S Outcast or the 6S Kraton? We don't have an Outcast, we have a Notorious, which is the same as an Outcast. Doesn't get used that much at the moment. It's Callum's, he bought it, he loved it when he bought it, but he's preferring the Italian at the moment. Our favourite car is the 6S EXB. You just can't fault that car. There's a few things that need upgrading on it. Out of stock, the hinge pins are still a bit weak because they're carried over from the stock range. So M2C hinge pins or 4mm tool steel rods that you cut yourself. And the chassis, it's not. There's a lot of question marks whether I'm reusing real 7075 T6 because it does still bend far too easily on the 6S EXB and certainly the 8S EXB. Curtis RC, afternoon. Big and Cool RC School, afternoon. So yeah, a lot of question marks going around at the moment, but you change those couple of things on the Kraton EXB and it's awesome, awesome, awesome car. Right, so you can't use these bits by the looks of it, which kind of sucks. Because I might see if I can fit them afterwards somehow. They might stick out a bit, but it will stop the stuff backing out, but it's what angle can it actually go at without causing issues. I don't think we can fit it personally. Is this going to be a problem that it's not fully tight on there? Let's try the other side. Might have to get, I did have, I've got two left. They're M3s though, not M4s. Yeah, that sucks. Those are M4s. I wonder if they fit in there. Problem when you start mixing and matching stuff. So mixing and matching a scorched tower, shock tower with a M2C, maybe I should go on M2C towers. That's better. Problem is you can't get to use these because they're going to stick out far too far. So we'll put those in a bag somewhere, we'll keep them just in case we do go M2C somewhere, someplace, somehow. Or maybe we'll put those on the EXB or something, or another car to stop them backing out. I think for now we will just make sure we put on some thread lock. It's difficult when you're going through plastic to get thread lock in there and on there. What we might do, get some thread lock in the hole, because that will help. Thread lock in that hole. Thread lock in that hole. The problem with putting thread lock on the end of the screw and then pushing it through the plastic arms, there won't be much thread lock on it when it gets to the end. Come on. Bada bing, bada boom. On, and then we will snap the spaces over afterwards. Breakfast can wait. What you got for breakfast? Yeah, I saw Badtouch does the amp fans. They're effectively rebranded. I don't know who makes them, but you know they're the same as there's quite a few out there that are the same as the Surpass Hobby ones that we've been using for a while. So they come in 25. The Surpass Hobby ones now come in 25, 30, 35. 40 and I believe 50 mil. I'm not sure. I think Badtouch is doing the 35s, isn't he? Or is he doing the 30s? I can't remember. But yeah, the amp, they're very good, those amps, because they're the same as the Surpass ones. All big and cool RC School, you still here? Is that Jay Cheeseman I see? Hello, hello. So everyone's stuck indoors, watching the rain. And then Hardcore does a live stream. You use the M3 16mm screws and probably need a couple of washers behind the offset, the difference in the thing. Yeah, that's what I've had to do. It was just really, you just can't end up using these with the scorched chassis because you need to put washers behind here because these are obviously thinner, and then that sticks out too far to then have that flush cupped over the top of it, which is a shame because I paid the extra to have these bits, obviously, because M2C is more expensive than other places, but at the same time Adrian got them to me, so yeah. Spoke to him and he said, no, I can do guaranteed next day for you if you pay the extra shipping. So I said, yeah, no problem at all. Job done. Nice and easy. Easy sneezy. Right, next one. We've got that in there already. I suppose I could, yeah, I haven't got any washers. Unless I've only got 2 washers left. I think I know what you were saying, what you meant now. Put some washers behind where that screws in to bring that out so it cups over the top. Could do that. I think it'll just look a bit messy though. I'll just make sure these are done up tight and keep an eye on them. First couple of runs. Oh, you absolute muppet. Okay, what have I done wrong? Before I do anything, guys, before I undo what I've just done, what have I done wrong? It's a sunny day here, just woke up and decided to pop in. Ha ha, still a bit chilly. Yeah, it's not sunny here. Yeah, I think it's because they've just got that little bit of extra spacing around them, Seb. They're 36, but they fit in everything 35. Yeah, you do need that. Yeah, they are a tight fit in the motor fan shroud, but they do go in. I've got 2 of them. I've got video on it if you haven't seen it, but they do go in. And if you do buy it, please use the link below. Just gives me a bit of money. Yeah, he is an absolute legend, Adrian. I can't shout him out enough, really. You know, I contacted him yesterday. He went, "Yeah, no problem." And he shipped it. It came up on the app, shipped almost straight away. Top service. Right, well, what I hadn't done is I hadn't fitted or pulled up the arm and fitted the arm in place before putting the hinge pin back in, which is a majorly schoolboy error. Really need some new pins because these are a little bit on the bent side. On the mud shade, you drilled a few holes top of mine and nut and bolted them in because on big landings they were popping. Mine haven't popped out yet, and we've done some proper big landings. I was going to check it. Actually, I've got the motor out now, so I could double check it. Because I'll take the shroud off. Because our X-Max is dead. Dead. It ain't coming back for a while, not until I can get a motor at a decent price, because I'm not paying 240 quid for one. So, unfortunately, our X-Max is out the game. I think the only people I know that are worse customer service than DJI. Oh, sorry, worse customer service than not DJI but GoPro, and this is going some, has got to be Perkins. the UK distributor of Traxxas. To be worse than GoPro is saying something. But they are without question an absolute disgrace to the hobby. Total and utter disgrace. What do you think is the best high jump car? Best one we've had at the moment is the Kraton EXB. Is it talking high jump or long jump? Best one we've got at the moment is definitely the Kraton EXB. However, we suspect the Krahave EXB that we've built will be better because it's slightly longer chassis. But we really haven't, every time we've jumped it, the GPS, for whatever reason, just, it's almost like I haven't started it. I think it might be because it's crashing it when it lands, because it's going higher than, so it's resetting itself somehow, I don't know. Because it does look like the Krahave's gone higher. Yeah, he's in Florida, Seb. Not the US, he's in the US. DJI customers don't have time to watch videos, they like the look of it, they just buy. Very true. Yeah, very true. Yeah, Jenny's RC is what I'm waiting for. I've contacted them, they're just out of stock at the moment. They do ship to the UK, but they're just out of stock. That's where I'm waiting to come into stock, because they're $127, which equates to 90 quid, plus the shipping, whatever the shipping is. The cheapest I can get it in the UK is 200 quid. And that's without a warranty, or 240 quid with warranty. I wouldn't spend 200 quid on a Traxxas motor without a warranty, be brutally honest with you. 90 quid plus the shipping, whatever it be, I'd spend that. Other than that, it's a case of 240 quid with warranty, but the warranty is pretty much invalid with Perkins anyway, because I run it on a Max 6. So they will say, because I've run the motor on a Max 6, the warranty is invalid. Get that. No, they don't give a monkeys about customer service. They are an absolute disgrace, Seb, to be quite honest with you. They do not deserve to hold the distribution licence for Traxxas, to be brutally honest with you. No, the fun house, but well, I'm going to be exposing them pretty soon. I'm going to do something on my community post. I'm going to get as much evidence and information as I possibly can. So I need all you guys and anybody to, you know, to come up with the issues you've had, and it needs to be exposed, and it needs to be exposed to Traxxas. And if Traxxas support that, then fair enough. I think it's an utter disgrace, personally. You know, I bought another set of Traxxas stock tyres, and I ran them 3 runs. 3 runs, and the foams blew out in 3 runs. I will show you now what the foam looks like after 3 runs. Now, I haven't posted this yet, but I put it in for warranty and it got declined because I've jumped the car. They wouldn't even entertain. I mean, it just falls. The foam falls apart in your hand. You can see it just powder, and they've not got wet. Three uses. They wouldn't even entertain sending me, or foams all over the floor now. They wouldn't even entertain sending me replacement foams. Utter disgrace. How much is that? How much is what in dollars? 90 quid, $127. It's $1.40 to a pound. I run the Spectrum Firma motor 1250 in my X-Max with a Max 6 ESC. I'm running 2040 gears with insane speed, torque and awesome temps. I feel that motor is perfect for the X-Max. Yeah, what motor mount are you using though? That's my only issue, is what motor mount to use for that. I mean, that would technically be the one to go for, would be the, as you say, the Spectrum 1250, because the stock one's 1275. It's just finding a decent motor mount. I might end up doing that. So I think that motor's only like 129 quid, isn't it? Something like that. Brand new. I haven't spoken to Richard Baker at Facebook. I can't be bothered. No, I'm just going to expose them, because this is through different retailers who are going to Perkins and getting declined. I know Model Sport have been to them. I know RC Models have been to them, and I know Appliance Electronics have been to them. All getting declined by Perkins. So Richard Baker may work there, but he's the one declining it then. Which motor mount are you using, balls out? Yeah, plenty of issues on X-Max. Support never really helped me either, yeah. Shady, I think you're right. I mean, I got told my whole warranty for the whole car was invalid because I put a Max 6 in it. And it was no longer stock. So I did ask the question, which I never got an answer to. At what point is it not considered stock? When you put an RPM rear hub on it? When you put RPM arms on it? When you put non-Traxxas wheels on it? If you don't use a Traxxas battery, at what point is it considered not stock? So therefore the warranty is invalid. Looks like a bit from your loft, yeah. If they aren't in stock on WFO, B&M Racing do the motor mounts. B&M Racing, yeah. And problem is they're like $85 with like $40 in shipping though, I think. So we might have a look at B&M. Afternoon, Mookin, how are you? What's this chatter about Perkins? They're an absolute disgrace, is what the chatter is about Perkins. Decline pretty much everything that gets warranted to them. For absolute BS reasons, effectively. Yeah, WFO does make a great one there out of stock when I did my changeover. So I went with a Poseidon motor mount, total beefcake, little pricey. Well, the WFO one's about $85, isn't it? I don't know. All I know is that 3 different people that I know of, 3 different retailers have all had. I know someone that third run out, their servo went, got declined. And they don't do anything. So, you know, I know the guys very well, and they don't do anything. I mean, they baby their X-Max in relative terms. It's not to be rude to them, but they don't do anything silly with it at all. And they got declined for their servo because they might have jumped it. You know, I was totally honest with my wheels on the X-Max where I took the wheel off. I did crack the rim a little bit, and I said it cracked a little bit when I was taking the wheel off. I had no reason to lie about that. I could have used a different, you know, I bought a pair back at the end of April, and I could have used a receipt for that and said it was these wheels, and they've only been used once. But that would have been lying. I don't lie, I'm honest, you know. And basically, Perkins came back and declined it, saying we'd jumped it and it had a crack in the wheel, so therefore they're not warrantying the foam. And all I said was, I don't need new wheel, don't need new tyres, all I need is a foam. How much is a foam? I've never had a problem with Logic out Oddball 69RC. Never had a problem. They've changed ESCs for me where we've swapped out to XT90s and sent them back because the switch has packed up or the switch has broken, and had a whole new ESC back. I've had motors replaced when our 3S Typhon motor went, I tried to undo it. I was going to change the bearings on it, but I sheared off the motor bolt. So that got sent back. They not only replaced the motor, they also replaced the spur because it chewed the spur off. But because the plastic spurs were all out of stock, they replaced it with a metal spur and replaced a new motor mount, new motor, new metal spur gear. I've never had anything declined by Logic for warranty. So, whereas absolutely everything I've ever warranted, and we don't warranty a lot, has been declined by Traxxas, by Perkins. Not sure a bit now. Absolutely, they are cheap, and I'm telling you, give it a shot, brother. Okay, yeah, I mean, they're 129 quid for the motor, and it's a motor we're thinking about putting into the Krahave as well, because it's lighter than the 1100 kV. Being quite honest, my server got trying to track. I called back, and they said to get it through my hobby shop. I'm using the Poseidon, it's around 8, but you can find them cheaper. The Poseidon is thick, you will be limited on gearing. 2050 is the smallest you can go. Yeah, 2050 is what I use anyway, balls out. I'm happy with the 2050, it seems to be plenty fast enough. I've got a 22 tooth pinion ready to go if I need to, so if I need to up it to 2250, we can do that. Traxxas don't do the foams on their own. It's 45 quid for the rubber and the foam. Yeah, I know, but that's wholesale, Seb. So they could have whipped the foam out of that and sold me the foam and then wait for somebody to warranty a tyre that they use the self-right function on and it blows out the tyre and then send them a new tyre. I have some Vitafon hubs for my Mojave, missing the ball retainer bit and applied Electronics sent me the missing bit in full on A-size packaging. I mean, Appliance Electronics. I do like Zehan, I think his name is. Very, very helpful. Great service from him as well. UPS, again, should not be in the business of shipping stuff because they are useless. I can tell you the story about the GoPro that UPS, my GoPro Hero 8 that I broke and had to get sent back under GoPro Plus for exchange. I'm not sure, I shipped it back on the 14th of January. I'm still not sure whether GoPro have got it back yet. And it was like watching a comedy unfold with the absolute joke as you watch the tracking of it. I know 3 months afterwards, GoPro still hadn't received it back. I'll see everything afternoon. Would you recommend the Big Rock for my first expensive-ish RC? Big Rock's good. The only thing I don't like about the Big Rock is the stock tyres. My personal choice, depending on how stunty you want it to be, would be go with the Granite. It's got slightly bigger tyres. It is a shorter wheelbase, slightly shorter, but say it will wheelie easier and backflip easier. But I found it a lot more stable, certainly on when you're getting up to speeds. Those stock tyres are very narrow, don't give you as much air control, whereas the Granite tyres are wider, more chunky, you get a lot more air control with them. And the Granite is, I mean, all the 3S cars are tough, so whatever 3S car you go for, you won't be disappointed with. My first choice would be the Granite though. My second choice would be the Typhon, and the reason for the Typhon is because it comes with 17mm hubs as standard, so you haven't got the cost of changing that if you want to put some backflips or 17mm wheels on there. My third choice would be the Big Rock, and my fourth choice would be the Centon. Can't comment on the Vortex because we don't have it. Unlikely to get it at the current price in the UK as well. But they would be my three choices. But whichever one you go for, none of them are bad choices. They did replace, just took 12 weeks to resolve, but you concern me with the Perkins. They did replace, just took 12 weeks to resolve, but you do concern me, as with Perkins, as now have 2 X-Maxes. Yeah, well, if you, I'd love to know your experience, but my experience with Perkins has been an absolute disgrace. And it's instantaneous response and no going back on that. It's just a no. And the motor that we've got that's blown out, it's less than 6 months old. I'm not even bothering to warranty it because I can't be bothered to waste my breath knowing that the answer's no. They will just turn around and say, no, you've run it on a Max 6. And because you've run it on a Max 6, the warranty's invalid. As long as you keep the car stock. But even then there's no guarantee because the guy that had the servo, the car was stock. And he'd only run it 3 times and the servo packed up and they didn't warranty it. Wheelspin Models actually stepped up in that instance and replaced the servo at their cost. Perkins did not. But I will stop going on about Perkins one day when they sort themselves out. Yeah, B&M and WFO are the ones everyone goes to for, but you can find others for around $50, $60. Yeah, I'd want, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to get the best. So I will have, I bought the B&M drive cut strengtheners, so I might have a look. I forgot about B&M actually. I looked at WFO and they were out of stock, so I might look at B&M and see. It just gives us the options then, rather than, and also if I blow out a Spectrum motor, I know it's going to be warranted. You know, and it's the same price roughly as what I'm going to be spending for an unwarranted Traxxas motor. X the motor mount, of course, and I don't know how long I'll wait. So interesting. Thank you for your input into using the 1250 Spectrum motor, that it fits and everything. That's a 5. Is that a 5mm shaft or 8mm shaft though? I think it's a 5mm shaft still, isn't it? Yeah, I picked up Max 6 from A and E when they were out of stock in UK. They have good stock levels. Yep, Appliance Electronic. I love the guy. He's been very, very helpful. Rang me personally to try and sort out an issue for me. Top guy. My second go-to place after Model Sport now. Do you think I could try and get into 3S, 4S racing with the Big Rock or Centon? Depends on what the clubs allow, whether they allow that sort of car for racing. You'd have to check out with your local clubs. It's them that run the rules. You may have a local club that does racing for those sort of cars. Really happy. Did you get it on there okay, Lennon? All fitted? It's quite easy to do, isn't it? They are brilliant. I said my only recommendation is put some skid plates on the bottom, because otherwise when you're running, the Limitless does sink down and you will scrape the bottom off with especially running on pavement. You get better customer service from Banggood and AliExpress more than Perkins. 100% you do. Having said that, I've only had 2 issues with Banggood and they've been bang good each time. AliExpress, on the other hand, were a bit of a joke when I ordered some fans that took 4 months to get here and they just kept saying wait. So it was 5mm, but now they have 8mm. Some have 8mm as they were snapping on the. Oh right, okay. Well, that sucks. I need to get a new pinion. Then I need to get an 8mm pinion. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying you can't go wrong, and in my opinion, a way better motor than the X-Max stock one. Thanks, Balls Out. I really appreciate the input. Because I do like the look of that motor as well. Actually, I think it's a good motor because it's not heavy. As I said, it's one we're thinking about swapping out. I was thinking about putting the 1100 in there and getting Jack the 1250. Might do that still, but then it's a lot of extra weight, and I don't want to put the extra weight on there. Whereas the 1250 is probably a similar sort of weight as the stock X-Max one. Oh, that's good. It's on there. Same here, I ordered a fan for my Smart 6S ESC, been waiting for a month. Wow. Is that from AliExpress? Anyone had an experience of Maverick Quantum plus XT, thinking of it as a garden basher? I think Emily has a Maverick. I don't know if she's got the Quantum though. I think she might have the Quantum. Emily's still here. We had a Maverick, but Maverick version 1 that came out, I want to say 7 or 8 years ago. Still got it. Callum's got it somewhere. We keep meaning to get it out and sending it and seeing how it does. But they, I think they're good cars, the Mavericks. They're a spur off of HPI. But Emily has a Maverick. I think they're pretty good cars for the price. To be honest with you. Oh, let's put that pin back in, and then the Italian is all fixed up. I'm pretty sure. Not that we're getting out this weekend because the weather absolutely sucks. I think this is the Italian. All fixed. Shock horror. You're listening, I'm just working on my video, so I'm still here. That's good to know, Big and Cool RC School. Which video are you working on? Top speed on the Armour Big Rock. At the moment, I want to say from memory, 94 miles an hour is the top speed we've had out of it so far. And then Jack crashed it. I think we were likely to hit 100 that weekend. The first run we did was 94 with the Max 6 in there, and then Jack didn't want to run it. He was saying he was too nervous to run it, didn't like the way it was handling on 6S, etc, etc, but still ran it and then crashed it. This RC stand is a Duratrax 1/8 scale RC stand. Made by Duratrax. It's a bit messy at the moment. It's the 1/8. They do a 1/10 and 1/8 one. It's nice because it spins. It all comes apart. That then clips on. So you can fold it all down, put it away. That clips on there. That slots in there. It doesn't because I've got a load of junk in there. But so it all folds down. But this is the one I currently use, and it's got not that they've worked very well, but it also got the holes there for filling shocks, but none of the Armour shocks really fit through it, and the Techno ones didn't really fit through it either, so I'm not sure what shocks Duratrax think fit through there. It's an RC News update. Oh good, like RC News updates. Do you think the diff and shock holes need to change in my Limitless because I've had it running for a month now? I haven't changed the shock or diff holes on our Limitless at all. So, depending on what you're doing with it and how hard I mean, I tend not to change anything, certainly shock or diff oil wise, unless the diffs break. I mean, it might be worth just opening them up and checking them, but you should be okay. No problem, I've been trying to tell everyone about that combo. I love it. I posted a video of it on my channel, but I'm a little guy. Lol, can't wait to see how you like it. Okay. No, look, I'll definitely look into it, Balls Out RC, and I appreciate it. I'll try and get over to your channel and have a look as well. New parts for your WL Toys 144001. I need to get into that. Now, Banggood finally agreed we can get some free stuff off of them. So they agreed about a month ago, actually, after a lot of debating. I couldn't understand why smaller channels were getting stuff from them and we weren't. But so I started talking to a different rep who said, yeah, no problem at all, love to work with you, etc. And when she started looking into it, she went, oh, I can't work with you until this other rep, because you've got a current rep with you. So she needs to release it. So funnily enough, the other rep that wasn't being very helpful suddenly turned out to be a bit more helpful now. But I haven't decided what to get, because I don't want to get something just for the sake of getting something. I don't want to get something that everyone else has got. So I keep meaning to have a look at Banggood and see if there's anything we can get. So if any of you guys come up with ideas of what car we should get from Banggood to review and see if it's any good, you know, let us know. What handles better, the Talion or the Kraton? Handles in which way, David? If you're talking about as a track, as more of a, you know, no armour is a racing car, you know, so no armour will keep up with the likes of a Techno. But the Talion does handle very, very well going around tracks and things like that. It does handle very well, especially on these backflip LPs. It might handle okay on the guitars, but we just found the guitars were a bit bleh. Prefer it with these backflip LPs on it. Callum loves the car. He can take on, he normally takes on Technos with it because he's a pretty good driver. But like for like, same car in the same hands, the Techno would beat the Talion. But, so if you're looking at handling as in on the ground, the Talion is better. Handling in the air, jumping wise, the Kraton. I decided to build a speed rock after I saw you guys did it, and I got it up to 104 miles an hour with 150 amp spectrum. Nice, well done. Have you got that on video? We just need to find a better road is our problem. So I'm hoping to go somewhere at the end of the month, because we're just blowing out and we're just running out of space. And there's that curb at the end, which we've hit once, we don't want to hit it again. But 104 mile an hour is good speed. I'm going to have to change my title to not the world's fastest armour big rock. Yeah, they do give you an expected delivery date like 6 months in the future. Yeah, well, I did that, and then when it didn't turn up with it, and then the shop turned around and went, oh, it's still, he's got to wait a bit longer, he's got to wait a bit longer, and AliExpress just ignored it and didn't refund me. I mean, I love an Armour Infraction V2, but can't afford it. It's one of my distant dreams. Yeah, they are good cars, but they're expensive to run as well because they chew through tyres. Round the track, Talion will be at Kraton round the track. End of. Period. So if you're looking at a track, more of a track bashing car, the Talion is a better option than the Kraton. Obviously, something like a Lossy, Team Lossy Racing 8 or a Techno ET48 would be better. But the current Talion is not going to be around for much longer. They're bringing a whole new one out in the summer, and we're almost the summer now. If I was a betting man, I would say it will be a longer chassis, a bit like a Armour's version of the Krahave, if I was a betting man. What about Typhon? Typhon's good, it's just got lower ground clearance. It's a shorter base, so it's a buggy rather than a truggy. So, you know, on a rougher terrain, it will just have more issues than a truggy would, because truggy's got a bit more ground clearance. From Bangor, get the WO Toys 104,001. Okay, I'll have a look at that. I'll see everyone. It's 1/10 scale. I'll go and check out the channel, AJRC, definitely, because I can't call ours the world's fastest if you've beaten us, which kind of sucks. And I bet you're in America with nice long roads. But congratulations. Looking to get another Armour 6S ready to run car in August. Already got a Kraton 6S. What would you recommend? Depends what you know. If you're looking more track focused, then I'll wait and see what the new Talion is, to be brutally honest with you. And there's a new Outcast coming out as well. So I'd probably hold, and if it's in August, they should be, well, it depends on whether UK or US based, it depends whether they're in stock yet, but they're supposed to be released in the summer. Do I think the Limitless will be at Techno? Not round a track, no. Not a lot beats a Techno round the track. How much is Italian? Probably about £509 probably in the UK. Your English roads are, yes, they are useless. if they're normally, if they're long and straight, they have drains and cat's eyes, because the UK just loves a cat's eye, and you really don't want to be hitting a cat's eye at speed with a little RC car, or they're not long and straight, so they do suck. WL Toy is 12423. Is that a joke? No one knows. It's just that it's just not an upgraded Outcast, because they did that. That's why there's no Italian or Outcast V5, because it's a whole new design of both. What that means, I don't know. All I know is the reason the Italian didn't get V5 and the Outcast didn't get V5 is because they are coming out with whole new versions. That's all I know, unfortunately. I've got to go and watch AJ's channel now. I've got to go and watch that video. It's bugging me. Bugging me that we've been beaten. Congratulations to him, but sucks. Don't like to be beaten. So that means I've got to go more than 104 miles an hour now. Which I think we can do. Right, let's get this back out. I'll get the guitars out, but I've got to get the... in case we do go out, in case the weather forecast for tomorrow is horrible, but it was horrible for day and it's been on and off raining. So that's what I'm working on, the Harvey. It's getting ready to fit the brace. And I need the guitars out. I'm going to put those on the Techno to do the speed run on the Techno. Just see how fast it goes with the motor and ESC we've put in there, because people have been asking. So need to do that. My house is full of RCs, because that's where I'm working on the Techno, in the kitchen. God, can you imagine if I had a wife? I don't think she'd be too happy with me. But I am going to have to go in a minute. But going to start working on Jack's car. Right, back you come. Go to home. I'll turn my volume off because weather does look horrible for tomorrow, Jay. It really sucks. It's been better today than when it was forecast. I'm hoping tomorrow I'm hoping tomorrow's better. AJRC, that's not you, is it? Where are you then, AJRC? AJRC with the brown. Must be that one there. Eight years ago. No, it's not that one. Trying to find your channel, AJ. Why are you teasing me? I'm going to search for your channel, but I haven't There says 3 videos. How many subs have you got, AJ? It's got a brown thing on it, so one would have thought that it would be. I'm guessing you called it Big Rock, so if I do AJRC Big Rock. Struggling to find you, AJ. Sorry, mate. Is AJ still here? I can't find his channel with anything on there. I mean, if he has done it, I mean, you know, I'll congratulate him. 100%, you know. I love a bit of competition. I don't like being beaten, but I love a bit of competition. So if he has done 104 miles an hour, then fair play to the guy. I'd like to see it. I can't find anything on his channel though, or the channel for it. There we go, found it. 1 week ago. Oh, yep, found it. Why was that not coming up with 3 subscribers, AJ? I don't know why it isn't. Right. 104 mile an hour run. Well done. It's got adverts on it though. That's weird. With 3 subscribers. Oh, better turn the volume up. Sorry, guys. It's moving. Oh, he didn't show it though. Not that I don't believe him, because that was definitely moving, but I'm not sure why it's giving adverts. YouTube started adding adverts now to everything. I know they were planning on doing that. He's done well to keep the front down as well. Yeah, I found it, Emily, thanks. Yep, found it. Thanks, guys. Just a shame that he's... I'm not going to say he hasn't done it, because that was moving, so it does look like 104 miles an hour. But you need to evidence it. That's my only comment. No, I think he went to create a channel real quick, lol. Well, he might have done 1 week ago. Yeah. No, he's done well. I'm not gonna... I'll watch that one as well. See what he's used to do it. Just out of curiosity. I mean, I know ours... Oh, he's talking a lot. I know ours will... I know ours is good for it. It's just the road. AJ's Big Rock that's done 104 miles an hour. Just my only comment to him would be, if he's still here, is get it evidence with GPS, show your GPS results at the end. I'm not going to dispute it because it does look like 104 mile an hour pass, but others might dispute it. It just means I can't call ours the world's fastest pig rock at the moment because we've only done 94. Hopefully at the end of the month, when we get to when we go to Leicester, I hope some of the guys are going to Leicester on tarmac. Well done, AJ. It looks like an excellent pass. My only comment to you, my only suggestion to you is to evidence it with the GPS. It looks to me, it looks like 104 mile an hour pass. I'm not going to challenge you on it. Just other people might do. So always back it up with evidence, with from the GPS to show what it did. But you've given me a challenge now. I've just got to find a decent bit of road. Make sure we do more than 104, which I know our car's good for. So well done. I've got an idea of how to take one of our cars over 100 miles an hour on grass, but I'm keeping quiet about it. But no, give me. I'm going to change the title of all my videos now. But I won't be doing it again until we bust through that 100 mile an hour. I've got everything ready. Just got to rebuild the shock. I've got the different tyres now because the hooves kept blowing out, so they're done. Fed up with those, and hopefully going to. I was hoping to do Rossa this year, which is a runway, but the price of it, I could buy a new Techno for the price of doing a weekend. So I don't think we'll be doing Rossa. It cost me close to £700-800 to take me and the boys to Rossa for the weekend, which sucks. How you done well, AJ? SCX24 giveaway starts today, Ironclad RC. Nice. Even GPS, afternoon, Kevin. Oh, you can still cheat, but if people want to cheat, it's pretty sad, which I know you agree with as well. I'll be out doing speed runs on the grass for mine when the weather is a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit wet at the moment. Well, it's £100 a head, just for the weekend entry fee. So that's 300. That's 300 quid for me just to take me and the boys. On top of that, I've got to drive 700 odd miles. So that's two full tanks, two and a bit full tanks of fuel, plus food, plus B&B. It's. I wanted to do it, and I understand why they've got to charge, and it's okay if I was doing it on my own. It wouldn't, But. And they want you to be there 7:30 in the morning. So it basically means you've got to drive down there Friday, stay Friday night, stay Saturday night, and then, depending on what time you finish on Sunday, drive back Sunday night. And it's a long old drive from Wales to here. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants a stupid toy car, then they're pretty sad. 1 second. Got no Kevlar these as well. Oh, where are we? Kev. Yum yums. In my opinion, I don't think you can claim a world record without evidence supporting your claim. I did a lot of research before I said world's fastest armoured big rock, and nowhere could I find anyone that had done a faster big rock. So I didn't say it's a world record, I said it's the world's fastest. If I was to say world record, then I think you need to hold the world record. That was the last. I went into Asda specifically today to get them. It's not the only thing I bought in there, but in the end, but they only had one packet left. Yes, they do. So, you've got the best nuts in the world, the best savoury in the world. Are you nuts for Marmite? Yes. Look at those bad boys. Where are we? See the focus? I think only YouTube told who cares. Very true, who cares. I mean, if it gets views, it gets views. And it certainly sometimes brings out the saucy people when you do it. I think a lot of places sold them, Emily, but I think Asda might be the only place that's still selling them. I don't know whether they stopped making them or not. Sometimes if they don't sell well, places just stop selling them. I love Twiglets. You can get 20 packs of them on eBay for £35 next day. Can you really? They were £2. That pack was £2. I love Marmite. What isn't there to like about Marmite? Oh, yes. Oh, it's lovely stuff. Look at that. I love Marmite as well. I can't beat it. I love Marmite with, in fact, for lunch I had baguette with cream cheese and Marmite. Love the stuff. Cheese and Marmite toasties, yeah. Cheese, Marmite and cheese are just made to go together. Okay, AJ, don't go faster than 104 though, please. You just put more pressure on me. What is Marmite? Marmite is yeast extract, rich in B vitamins, and it's a vegan spread, so it's a yeast extract. Put the oomph in your breakfast. Wake up to the taste. Wake up your taste buds. So it's like a savoury cheese by name, cheese by nature. Oh, it's lovely. It is so nice. Just pull 40 packs from Amazon and go, Kev. You probably bought them out. No, I'm going to have to go and have a look now. How much that be back here? Probably about 70 quid. But worth it. If you can't get them anywhere and you love them, and they are good for you because they're a source of protein and fibre. Yeah. Marmite oven baked cashews, pack of 18. What's that one? Oh, pack of 18. Oh, I could do a subscribe and save and get for every month. do I need a pack of 18 every month? Oh, Marmite Greys, not too keen on that stuff. Oven baked peanuts. Oh, they do peanuts as well. Ooh, I didn't see them in there. Might have to get some of those as well next time. But I do. Cashews are my favourite nuts, so. It's savoury, so it's got a tang. It's a bit like Vegemite, I think. Don't worry about getting any reverb. I have plenty now. Yeah, we want some from you now, Kev. Yeah, peanuts. The problem is, it's peanuts are good for you, but in moderation, because they give you the fibre, but also they are a good source of the what's the stuff that's bad that everyone goes on that's bad for you. The stuff that gives you heart attacks. Well, you have the test. Oh, my brain's gone. Cholesterol. So they're a good source of, cholesterol levels everyone goes on about, but it's actually what's the difference between good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And nuts are loaded with good cholesterol, so you can have really high bad cholesterol, but if you've got really high good cholesterol as well, that's okay. It's the difference between. So eating nuts in moderation is good for you. The bad side to it is obviously they also contain a lot of fat. Yeah, and it's full of good fat as well, but obviously it's all in moderation, isn't it? Oh, I love licorice. In fact, my favourite drink is, I forgot what my favourite drink is now, is the absinthe or Pernod. I used to like aniseed balls as well. Marmite crisps. Never had Marmite crisps. Love I love black licorice. Red licorice, black licorice. Proper licorice though, not like I like the Bassett's all sorts, but I like the Pontefract cakes. The proper strong licorice. Bloody hell, what don't you like? Licorice is absolutely disgusting. There's lots of things I don't like said, but I like pineapple on pizza as well. 9 bags of peanuts is getting expensive. I might have to go and buy some of those peanut ones as well. Oh, they'll probably arrive tomorrow. Banging. Hummus. Oh no, I don't like hummus. Doesn't matter how much Marmite they put in hummus, I don't think I'd like that. Corned beef. Oh, corned beef and pickle sandwiches. Oh, that's the food of gods, that is. Black tastes lovely. Everyone used like when we were still in the office, I used to get the corned beef sandwiches. That the youngsters would go, "Oh my god, what is that?" Okay, it's corned beef. It's lovely. Marks and Spencer do Marmite butter, do they? That's interesting. Yeah, I might have to try that. It saves doing 2 spreads on toast. Just put the Marmite butter on there. As long as the Marmite's bottom is thick enough. Just had chow mein. That's early. Oh, yeah. Making me want to eat. That's the whole thing. Corned beef hash. Yep. Spam. Billy Bear I like. But spam. Spam fritters are alright. Rice and pickle is lovely. And piccalilli I like. If you change the connectors on Traxxas, you void the warranty. You do. But if you change anything in a Traxxas car, you also void the warranty for the whole car. So I put a Max 6 ESC in our X-Max because I didn't have Traxxas batteries and I didn't want to be fitting Traxxas connectors, and the adapters just kept coming apart. So I put a Max 6 in there so I could use my batteries on there, and then we had something break on it, and the whole car's warranty is invalid because I put Max 6 in there. So you go figure that one. Corned beef is heaven, yes. I have seen the Marmite peanut butter as well. I'm not sure that'd be, I suppose no different from that, I guess. Yeah, might have to try that. Corned beef from Newell is the best. Been there once, but still remember it, yeah. Corned beef's very big in America, actually. Spam is for fishing. Spam fritters are nice. Corned beef hash, yum. Well, it's a bit like the meatloaf, isn't it, that you guys have? The little hot sauce, love hot sauce. Got a question. What motor do you recommend for the Tamiya Midnight Pumpkin Metallic Edition? Oh, don't know. Is that a 1/10 scale? Matthew Savu, how are you? Oh, that rhymes. I'll be the new Marmite rep soon, yeah. What about Branston? Oh, I love Branston pickle. Oh, food addict. Oh, what is it? You and me both. I'm trying to get a bit better because I need to lose weight. I've been putting it on. What's the best chocolate? For general eating, Cadbury's Dairy Milk, but large buttons. No question about that. But at the same time, I also like a nice dark chocolate. And I can graze on dairy milk. But dark chocolate is more of a, you savour it. Oh, 1/12 scale. Don't know then, I'm afraid. If you're going 1/10 scale, I'd have said a nice small brushless motor. But 1/12 scale, I don't know enough about the Tamiyas at the moment. It's something I'm looking into. But maybe someone else on here can help you. I'm sorry, JB, but I can't. I wouldn't want to give you advice that isn't honest. Cranberry sauce, yes or no? No. No, cranberry sauce should never have been invented. Cadbury's buttons every time. Thorntons and Lints. I mean, my favourite is probably those. Is it the Lindor ball things? They're really nice. I don't like Galaxy. I'll eat it, don't get me wrong. But if I have a choice between Galaxy and Cadbury's, it'll be Cadbury's every day. As you can probably tell from the fridge. Callum likes that dark milk. Dark milk's quite nice. Hero, darker milk. Milka's quite nice as well. A mixture of hot sauce there. Carolina Reaper chili. Extra hot pepper. Some more Carolina Reaper chili. Or some peri peri hot. More hot there. Right, I need to get working on the Grave again. Cadbury's chocolate isn't chocolate, it's just sweets, yeah. It's not proper chocolate. I mean, hotel chocolate stuff is really nice. And I like a nice dark chocolate, which is the cocoa and it's strong, and I forget what the stuff that Kev has. He has a drink, but all it is, and my sister uses the same stuff. I scooped you a letter here on big. I love brown chocolate, bake the sugar. Yeah. I'm not too big a fan of Ferrero Rocher. I've got some of those as well, which I've just been given for my birthday. Nutty chocolate, yes. Oh, I've got something that you guys will go at, which is one of my favourites. That's the stuff, cacao or cacao, however you want it. What about that, guys? Like some fig rolls? After eights. It's a food. It's an RC channel. It's not a food channel. No, I've got to go and finish working on the Grahave, just in case we do get out tomorrow. I'm going to eat a fig roll and then I'm going to have to go, guys. I'm never going to get anything done. See, not many people normally like fig rolls. Oh, that's good. I want to see the big RC YouTubers do the Sir Storming. What's the Sir Storming challenge? What was that? What? That's not eating. Need to lose weight. Oh, right, no, that's not going to happen, Jay. I hate fish. So, there's no way I'm going to do the smelliest fish in the world. Open a real fig once, that will stop you eating them. No, I love figs. I love the packet you get at Christmas. Dates and figs, lovely. Afternoon stew. Fish is horrible. Spicy sour. Right, anyway. I've got to go. I've got to finish. I've just seen the time. It's 5 o'clock. I've got to do some drilling. I've still got to fit that to Jack's EXB as well. I fitted it to mine. I'll fit that to Jack's. Just in case we do get to go out tomorrow, I've got to fit the guitars to the Techno. Just because I think if we do get out, that'll probably be the only car we run. So I've got to get that done. So, thank you for all popping by. Thank you for all spending the afternoon chatting with me. Do appreciate it. Keeps me from going mad. It's not filled with flies. It just looks like flies. Stop trying to keep me talking. I've got to go, guys. I've got to get a car finished, and I've got to do drilling, and I get stressed at doing drilling. So thank you, Russell. Don't forget to hit the like button before you go out. Take care. Stay safe. There might be a video going live today as well, so keep an eye out for that. And we've got a giveaway coming up as well. So there is a giveaway coming up. 5 more mins. I've got to get this car finished, just in case we do. And if it takes me longer, I want to sit down tonight. But thank you for coming by. I'm sorry, I do need to go. Thank you for all popping in this afternoon, guys. An impromptu stream. Do appreciate it. No, I'm not. I won't be able to concentrate on it. I don't think it's fair if I'm trying to concentrate on something and not paying attention to the stream. To me, that's it's not what. At the moment, whilst I can keep up with the chat and the comments and talk to you all and everything, that's what I want to do. I know at some stage, quite possibly, it will get where we can't handle it. but at the moment I feel you're all really close, part of the family, so I'd rather do it off stream where I can concentrate, because it's not a stock part I'm fitting, I'm customising, so I need to concentrate. Okay guys, so I do need to go. Stay safe, keep well, watch out for the video going live later today, and keep guessing at what's in that box. See you later guys, take care. Hardcore RC signing out.